Okay, so I'm not so sure we're gonna have rehearsal tonight because one person had a flight that was delayed, most likely because of the snow. We're going to have a rehearsal tomorrow morning, as long as the cellist hasn't been too shaken up by the car accident that he got into. We'll be fine. We're gonna be fine. It's just we're not gonna be fine tonight, is I think what's gonna happen.
我说能不能东方的音乐跟西方的音乐能不能融合起来？因为这是我的梦想，让西方的人知道东方的音乐，跟东方的人知道西方的音乐能够融合，这是我的想法。
Douglas Neans is a composer that I know for probably 25 or more years. And he is now a professor out at Cincinnati. I'm a professor here at Queens College at the Aaron Copland School of Music. And Douglas had a student who is Wang, who's the sort of the hub of this whole project.
So in this concert, we invite some composer to write for the special combination music ensemble. They will have the traditional Western ensemble and the Chinese instrument there, so like this kind of fusion.
I teach, as you know, in University of Cincinnati, and a number of years ago we graduated with a doctorate, a young Chinese woman called Wang. She moved to New York City. She started becoming more and more involved in the Chinese community here. You know, the next thing I know, she's talking about a East-West fusion concert and asked me if I'd like to write a piece for it, and I jumped at it. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that?
We're going to incorporate some of these Chinese musicians. So we have a Zhang player, which is the 4-string kind of banjo lute that I wrote for. Douglas wrote for the Shang, which is a Chinese mouth organ.
My name is Hu Jianbing, Sheng player. Sheng made by bamboo. Inside I have reeds, 3 reeds we call. History more than 3,000 years. Yeah, it's very old Chinese traditional instruments.
Well, it's kind of a harmonica, actually. It's a big kind of reed instrument that, like a harmonica, you can play forever because it will make sound whether you're blowing or sucking in. So you can just keep breathing through it. And that was kind of some of the aspect of the falling air title, that it was this air kind of falling through the instrument.
We've got the F plus ensemble, the unheard of ensemble, the all of the above ensemble, and a hodgepodge of Chinese musicians that are attached to them in various ways, and we have a concert.
Like normally I'm just composer. I invent by another group to write for the maybe like pure Chinese instrument or maybe pure Western music, but never do like the combination like this. Yeah.
My mom actually taught flute when I was a really small child, and my mom played the flute, and so she would teach flute lessons in our house growing up. And so as soon as I heard the flute and the sounds of the flute, I was like, I want to play that. I loved it so much, and ever since then, it's been the love of my life.
You'll be in the middle of the second one, and then I'll point to him, and he'll do his little chord, and then I'll point to Matt, and he'll play his last chord, and that's when you do the last one. And
I'll see if I can do that in one breath, but let's try.
Right, because it was as long as I was talking. So. All right, the top.
我们的这个声音演奏家吴先生，他这么融洽的和那个西方音乐，就是西方的乐器融合在一起，我几乎就是没有很大的感觉是一个中国乐器和一个西洋乐器，没有就是在声音上面好像没有很特别的不融洽，我觉得非常好。我在下面我挺激动的，真的，我觉得好像这样的话，这个画面就很美。
延续去年的华美艺术团，其实呢，今年的事情呢，其实更有意义了。我一直觉得，音乐是没有国界的。
Fusion is like when we remove the country, we remove the mark, they will become like the universal.
这音乐，好的音乐，不管你身在何处，其实好的就是好的。
Bye.